What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Lil Clay Clay. If you're new here, my name is Lil Clay Clay and I have high functioning autism. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the video. So today's vlog, I am actually gonna be unboxing a new mobile charger, possibly a package from Temu as well. I don't know. It'll depend on when it arrives. It's supposed to arrive today, but it'll just depend. I'm also gonna be getting ready for a New Year's ball, because while I'm recording this, it is actually New Year's Eve. So I guess this is technically the final vlog of 2023, even though it's being posted late in 2024. But I got an Apple Watch. It's not brand new. It's one of the older ones. A friend of mine gave it to me, but I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get it to work. So as you can see, it says too many passcode attempts. We set Apple Watch and pair again. So just gotta figure out how to reset it. Like I said, I don't know which Apple Watch it is, but I just thought maybe I'd do a video. It off. I might message Apple and see if they can show me what to do. The button's a little mashed. So maybe it's supposed to do that. I might see if I can get like maybe a case for it or something, if they make them. But so I'm gonna put it right here. Thought maybe I'd do this video in my little studio room, just for fun. And then let's see here. I'm gonna go to settings, Bluetooth. My phone right there. Okay, so I don't know how. I'm gonna look up a few things and I'll be right back. Alright, so the Apple Watch is reset. I see that it's I looked up this little video here. Right now it looks like it's powering back on, so I think I'm gonna figure out what else to do watching this video here.
And there we have it. We can set up the Apple Watch like we normally would. And that's all there is to it. If you found this...
Alright, so let me put my I think it's still resetting, so I'm gonna go check. I think my lunch is ready. I'm gonna go check on my lunch real quick and I'll be right back. Hopefully I can get this thing up and running. Alrighty, so while we are waiting for the Apple Watch to set up, I got it paired and everything. It was really simple. You just gotta do an update and then we should be good to go. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this mobile charger here. So this is kind of, so as everyone knows, I got a mobile charger for Christmas, but it was for USB-C. Charge it on my iPhone, but I told my aunt she's gonna take that one back, which I was hoping she'd get her money back, because I always feel bad about stuff like that. She was gonna get me another one, which is what this one is right here. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Set my camera down right here. Oh, a little bit of, there we go. go. So the charger comes with. I'm actually gonna put that charger box for now. I've always wanted one of these to be able to charge my iPhone without having to plug in a USB charger to some big battery. So thank you, Aunt Catherine. Actually, I already got 57%. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna charge it. So it'll be ready for tonight. Here we go. Getting the plastic off somehow. I hate plastic. Charge it up. I think there's two ways you can PD lightning. Oh, so you can charge it with a lightning port too. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I might then just keep the charger as a backup. But yep. Okay, so it's actually starting to load right now. We're verifying. Just keep my phone in here. Oh, it's installing, so hopefully it won't take long. I'm sorry about that. Get a little close so you can see. I'm pretty excited. I always wanted an Apple Watch. I almost thought about getting a knockoff one, but you know, I'm pretty excited because you know I'm an Apple head, so yep. So I'm having a few problems with my Apple Watch. For some reason the mic's not working, and it's not doing any of the messages I send, but I'm talking to Apple support, seeing if they can help me. I'm hoping that I can do this and also get ready. Also start getting ready here soon, because as you saw, we're going to leave for the ball around 5:30. It's actually a good thing I don't really have much to do, just put on another shirt. Don't really have much to dress up in. I really don't want to wear a suit, because I don't like wearing a suit unless I have to. So with that, alright, so hang on, I'm gonna keep talking to Apple support. Alright, so apparently my Apple Watch might need to get serviced. Which might be an issue because I'm not really let's see, what's a word I can use? I'm not in the perfect situation, I guess you could say, to get around. Because obviously want me to take it to the store to get it serviced. not gonna know a word. I'm not incapable of being able to get myself around. Alright, obviously we want next. I know you guys don't want to sit for a while and watch me brush my teeth. Sorry for the camera setup, it's just the best that I can do. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about the ball. So this is actually the first time I've been to a ball, and I'm actually really excited. And I'm actually gonna be trying to figure out how to dress up, which I probably don't even know how to do. Hoping that, where's my razor? Hoping that I can find something. I don't want to have to wear a suit. Maybe just a nice, at least not a full-on suit, maybe just a sports jacket or something. The problem is then I might have to tuck it into my jeans, and I don't want to do that. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to wear any khakis. I hate wearing khakis. The only thing I can really tolerate as far as fancy clothes are polo shirts and jeans. But they're actually gonna do 2 ball drops for. We're gonna do an early ball drop for those who aren't ones to stay up past midnight. I guess, but I'm a night owl, so. I'm a bit of I can be both a night owl and an early bird. I mean, I don't have work in the morning, so that won't matter this time, but still. But people start telling me why I don't just use a rag, because I don't want to have to, I end up having to wet my face anyway to shave. But, we actually got a little preview at the ball today. Try this. During the church service, when we did worship, during one of the songs they did the lights that we were gonna play, and I always thought we should do this during another event we do, which is worship night, and maybe sometimes during Celebrate Recovery. And then I think tomorrow for New Year's Day, my mom's doing a New Year's lunch. Excuse me for a second. So that'll be, and then I remember when I first went to my first New Year's party. It was actually with my mom's side of the family. We went to, it was a party at my Aunt Stephanie's house, and that was actually, I think, the first time I stayed up past midnight. So we stayed up until midnight, so that was actually pretty cool. And then we had our own little Christmas thing, because I think a lot of the cousins and aunts and uncles kind of have their own thing on Christmas, so we do it sometimes on New Year's or maybe the day before. What's funny is, so like my dad's side of the family, because this was my mom's side of the family, but on my dad's side of the family, so we do a little, on my Meemaw side, from my dad's side of the family, we do a little thing called the Sadler Christmas party the day before Christmas Eve. So Christmas was actually pretty good this year as well. So you guys saw I got that toaster oven, and then one cool thing was that we actually did the Christmas service at my church during the daytime instead of nighttime, because since it was on a Sunday, so that way the kind of all the church staff could be with their families, because obviously do stuff on Christmas, that night on Christmas Eve, because obviously they would normally, if it wasn't on Sunday, I'm not saying, this is just like an example, like obviously if it was a regular time they wouldn't be able to, they'd have to come to the church early and practice. But now, since it was on Sunday, we could and obviously people go to church on Sunday in the morning, we could just take advantage of it, you know, and do a little Christmas service. I unfortunately, guys, won't be able to film because they don't really allow filming, but I think they'll probably post some pictures on my church's social media pages if you want to check it out. It's Triad Church. You can find us on Facebook. And if you live locally and are looking for a new church, our address is 705 Sunshine Way. We also do a Celebrate Recovery, so if you want to check that out as well, you can. Oh yes, that's a lot better. The last time I shaved, when you want to shave, you don't want to make your beard to get too thick, because it'll be harder to shave, but you also want to make sure it's not too thin, because if it is, you want to make sure you have a nice layer, because if it is, it'll actually pull your beard hairs out instead of shaving them off. And then you can actually feel the razor rubbing against your skin, so you don't really feel it now. You also want to make sure your hair is nice and wet. I do kind of miss celebrating New Year's with my mom's side of the family, even though we only did it once. It was kind of fun because we never really celebrated many holidays like that except for Thanksgiving, and that's only for my side of that side of the family. It's only every other year, if that makes sense. So, and kind of really makes me sad because it's not really how it's supposed to be. Like, I feel like there could be a better compromise, but you know, it's in God's hands. Maybe he's letting it happen this way for a reason, you know? We don't really know, like, you know, God always works in mystery. Let's see, what are some funny stories I could tell? So, I can say something. So, last night when I got home from my Ben Daddy's, because we went to visit my Ben Daddy and, like I said, do Christmas there. I was at home chilling, just chilling, and I heard my phone go off, and at first I thought it was maybe a windstorm maybe, or like an Amber Alert, but it was actually an NC Blue Alert, and it turns out there was a shooting, and that was basically to give people a heads up that there was that the shooter was still on the loose. So I was like telling my brother, because it was actually at the Sheets, not too far from here, but I'm like, yeah, I remember telling my brother, he's like, I already know, but that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we lock our doors. But I would like to give a shout out to the family of that officer, and to those who were possibly injured during the shooting. May God be with you. Sorry, y'all, I'm just trying to concentrate here. So I don't wanna. I'm sure I give at least a good enough shave. No one will notice. Obviously, I'm not gonna shave off my mustache. I think mustache just kind of runs on both sides of the family, because my Ben Daddy has a mustache, my dad kind of has a mustache. So, same thing with beards, because my papa had a beard for a time, he shaved it off. Then my great uncle Everett, he had a beard. Let's see, I might put a little bit more shaving cream up here. Sometimes you want to do another layer. Be nice and be. Oh no, do not put that stuff on my head. Don't even think about playing that in sending a link to it in the comment section of this video, in case anyone in this video watching this decides to be mischievous. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, come on, phone. Hands are wet. Good thing you're waterproof. 4:13. Okay, so I got time. But I also literally had no idea. I had no idea. So this is one thing I didn't know about my work, because I didn't know we had New Year's Day off. I guess because New Year's, so far as I've been working there, hasn't been on a work day yet. In fact, the last New Year's was actually on Saturday. I remember that New Year's got to hang out at my Meemaw's house and watch Dolly Parton sing with Miley Cyrus. She actually sang Wrecking Ball and then one other song I can't remember. Yep, we got to, but that was actually pretty fun. Alright, there we go. But that was actually pretty crazy. And then next thing you know, I got up and went to church. But then another day when I was doing the New Year's party at I was doing it at Luke's place. I think so. This was, I think, a year before I started working at the Rooter, or the year that I would soon start working there. Actually, no, it was the year before, because it was 2020 Yes, 2020. And I remember I was sharing a room with Jordan, and he went to work the next day, so that's why, because he was actually working at Roto-Rooter. He still does now, so that's why another reason why I didn't know we had New Year's Day off. Dang it, I missed a spot. The first month of New Year's is always gonna be hard for me. This is why I'm gonna have to cling to God. Why did I say first month of New Year? I'd say January, because that was when I lost my cousin, my late cousin Drew, or Lil Gucci as I call him. That was when I lost him, and it wasn't even too long. It was actually in 2020, and it wasn't even too long after the 2020 had started that I lost my cousin. So you could say I'm one of 2020's early victims. I'll talk more about that later on the vlog, though. I want to wait so I'm not walking around the bathroom and rubbing post-shave dew on my face. I would say if you guys want to learn how to shave, I recommend getting Dollar Shave Club. I like it a lot more than Harry's. They don't really. The razors are better, and I think they last longer too. There's my neck here. I want to rub my face too, because I heard like this along with aftershave actually helps get rid of acne, so that's actually pretty cool. Because I used to use. The only thing about aftershave is that it stings. Like, you can ask Culkin. He'd agree with you. But that's the only thing. I'm not gonna bother. Just gonna rub a bit of the, Rodent Plus Felds. I'm not gonna use the face wash since I got the post shave dew on my face. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick out what I'm gonna wear. Alright, so let's see here. Here's my suit or my sports jacket. I want to wear this, but part of me doesn't. Might try to wear something else. Let's see. No, I think, let's see, what time is it? 4:21. I'm gonna text my mom real quick and see if she has any ideas. Alright, so I'm gonna go with my bandana styled button-on shirt. Can't really see, I'll take it to the light. Y'all can see a bit better. And then I'm also gonna go put on my suit jacket, as it turns out you can wear jeans with a suit jacket. First I gotta take the take the button-on part out. But yep, it turns out you can wear jeans with a suit jacket. having problems with my Apple Watch. For some reason it's not doing any of my texts, or not sending them at least. And then the mic isn't working. So I don't know what this is. Try to do a diagnostic test. I don't know what to do because I obviously don't want to just give this back to my friend. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Hey Siri. But I don't know what's going on.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Shut up. But I'm sure we'll figure something out. So hello. Hey. 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 But yeah, it's not working, so I don't know what to do. I'll figure something out. Sorry, but I'm gonna talk to my brother too and see what he thinks I should do. I'm not gonna give this back to my friend because obviously that's rude and I don't want to hurt his feelings. So I feel like maybe it's just being a butt to me. This watch is just being a butt to me right now. But, yep. Okay, so I just realized I wasn't recording, but I did a little straightening on my hair with my hair straightener, and as you can see, I put my hair in a bun, so you don't have that little irritating piece of hair sticking out when you put your hair in a ponytail. It probably would have been a bit easier if I had waited to put on my suit jacket, but I forgot. But now I'm gonna figure out what shoes I gotta wear. Alright, so let me turn my light on and I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my boots, so that's gonna be fun. I'm actually really excited for this ball. I don't know what to do. The only thing about this Apple Watch is the mic doesn't work, but if I can't get it fixed, I can't get it fixed. It is what it is. I'm not gonna, like I said, obviously you don't just give back something that someone gave to you for something like that, you know? And also, that's something I can deal with, because I mainly just did this to be able to text people. Obviously I can't talk on the phone, but I'm not gonna make that a big deal. Just pick up your phone, you know? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.